na ye kwa kofiase e de frisuafo a wono anahwa honede ho nsam so e wo man mu metre Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempe na ne nyinam na chese na nsente mu no ene Volta River Authority omu bia koso musutade no mu bia ye na chese ne enipa wo tete mpatem ode sa enso yi atwiri e de form so pan ye bebre ne ne a wahwere wo ne ma bebre ne na chese sa brede akwakwada adwene ne oha kese pa babeto mo so na ne nyinam na chese ene parliament eto safa papa yi se wo mra no mabebo nkyere mu ne nte na mo soma sa to rente woni oye ne kese ya oh my god na enka bi nhyem na nso na babesi ewo omayi mu no omebo ehu nhyem ne nam so nte ma sa o ha wo nyina ebaye na ebra na wo kasa na wo kyerem se ejinasie na Volta River Authority metre VR for eyeye no eye hyehye betimi aboa pa yesan se de na ensuo no ema ne home ne so ewo dam ne mu eba no na de ombe ya ne se ombetimi abie na ebi etimi asen e omontene so na onye bo apaye se wo mu bie na akodi nkrofo dem na nyina mu se be no kyene bi no dam no enkonko gina mu e wonsane ni ne for how bi emeto Ghana so ntino na nam so a empanifo no edi sa adwuma bi sa no.
Successful evacuation of close to 39,000 persons with no single injury or death reported. The coordinated efforts also led to the preservation of the Akosombo Dam, the Sodakope Bridge, and the lives of many Ghanaians living south of the Akosombo Dam. We want to reassure them of our commitment. We are in this together, and we will exhaust all the resources necessary to ensure that all of them are comfortably restored to their normal lives. Carry controlled spillage of excess water from Akosombo and pond dams between 15th September and 30th October was a necessary safety measure to prevent a highly possible dam break disaster. Spilling, Mr. Speaker, was the only option, and based on the available information and data, the spill levels were what was required to ensure the safety of the dam and prevent a greater impact not only on the communities downstream but on the entire country. I extend my gratitude to each member of Parliament, civil society organizations, humanitarian organizations, religious and faith-based organizations, families of the displaced people, and the entire nation for their unwavering support. And I pledge that together we shall overcome these challenges and emerge as a
yenko yanim e wonsam ne mudia na yekọ akwakopie mu e wormahye na eni nyina ani aso nyina atadi a wohwe kwansenya me adom a bosumi wo me de toso edu ani enum soafo a wohwe eyesika sento akwakopie mu wormahye bedwafie e de akohoma bosika ho toteye eni sade afie kwakorom ye kwakobu ye ho se wo mai ebe kwakoto empanifo anim wei enam soma sa brede eni edom kuma wormahye bedwafie echemu se soafo ma bepie mu e wo honom a ensema wodo bia wode ba eno aye Ghana kohoma bosika ho enkomo ne eho nkomo ahodo ne nyina no ombehwesa ombetimi adomu asuko na omabie mu na niam ahodo bia wo so mo ye bia no omaye esan se wo mo nyintomo prekope no chebe akodi nsusanto na se wo how bi aba beja adehia ewo o my Ghana so na dom kuma no bandani ayo no nyamfo keso atofo sen echiremu se ni nyina mu no kyena bi se de beya adehia wo my Ghana mu ko mu bedwom no mo ho betimi aha o munti no sa akwa wo mabosika ne ho nkomo ne bade a ene ho nkonwasie die wo mbesi bi pa yie ama etimi aboa.
Week will be the beginning of the budget consideration. We expect the minister responsible for finance to be here. I'm not too sure whether it's 15th or 16th. It's for the majority leader to inform us based on the government decision on the date that they will present the budget. But we expect from the minority side that this budget will be a budget that will address the concerns of the ordinary Ghanaian and businesses. We are very concerned about the economic condition and we'll do whatever it takes to assist the government to help restore the difficulties we are going through. We believe that this is not the time to pile on additional pressure on the ordinary Ghanaian because times are hard. It hasn't been easy, difficult. It has been very difficult few years, and we think that policies must be as soon as possible introduced to reduce the
na yenso so na ye kwakopie mu e wodom dodo no nso afa na dom dodo no ba no dani enmunyamfo Osei Kyei Mensah Bonsu sa brede ye watonkra e de ama abato commission Measure Electoral Commission se na nsentemu ene chese edintro ye tro e wo mai Ghana mu a e ka mesa abato commission no hyehye nyina ne se Ghana card ya ye de ebo ye ho bra se wo mai Ghana no e na sa brede ye de hye bia wo Ghana bia emfa nkonkotro mu dini we na nso enmunyamfo Osei Kyei Mensah Bonsu e twemu se ade ne ade no kra ne be ha dwene pa yesanse ene Ghana card ne krampo no na efo kra entimi emo ehon komo kra enwieye enti pido na wo mai Ghana mu a so munye bi dia bo mo ho bra krampo no akwakwa de ne dia mam se ko ban se ye de no nkwane kwakotro di ni akwakoto aba e wa fimpimienu ne duonu na mu de wan hwe na aya de be ha dwene pa ye ente be ya ka bato komisan no ensesa wo mugina sie no emu.
I think the House agreed that they should use the Ghana card, but it's conditional. The position we took was that so many people don't have the Ghana card, and some of the people who had even registered to acquire the card had not been given their cards, and given the pendency then of the district level elections, to have really tied the registration to Ghana card, knowing as they did know that some of the eligible Ghanaians had not been able to register to acquire the cards, and some who had registered had not been served with the cards. To say that you were restricting it solely to the Ghana card was going to be problematic. So if they can assure, together with the identification authority, if they can assure that every qualified or every eligible Ghanaian will be provided with a Ghana card, then you can bring the instrument based on the Ghana card. But if you admit that not everybody has been served, not every eligible Ghanaian who has registered has been able to procure it, and that not every eligible Ghanaian who qualifies to have it has been registered or can be registered in the shortest possible time, then it becomes difficult to tie the registration solely to the Ghana card. I think that was the position, which is why we granted that window that for the time being you can use the guarantor system, even if you say that it's flawed. Let's see how to protect the integrity of the issuance.
Na yedasua ejina edom dodo no ba no dani no atena ye ene abato komisan so atena ye ene sabrede ye o my Ghana nyina ehwe kwanse nyame adomo a bosu ye kwakoro mu a ye bosu me atwaso e wa feyi mu no ne nefo ma akomako edu ene nkro de ene Ghana fo nyina to santene akwakoto aba akwakoyi empatema kanfo Measure Assembly members so mbetimi akwakopie mu e wo mensi ahodo ni mu na makwakopre empuntio enkai ko ene yedede ma wo mpeso aso ahodo no na ne nyina mu na chese ene nanka abato komisan no ehwe ni mu se anka ombetimi ate gwan abato empeso no nenso se de hyehye ne dwumadi ahodo no ekono entimi ankwankwa wewie sa wei enam so asa brede o mu ehwe mu se Adesha ewo Central Kofi ana afenso no eye akpafu lipe ana lolobi no omutimi enya akwanya ento aba yekwakoto na yekwakoyi empatema kanfo ni nyina mu no mu chemu se eyade a enhye ne ginasie no entimi enkos we nam so omunyamfo Osei Kyei Mensah Bonsu akasa ede afa ho.
Submitted a request to withdraw it, and the very day of reconvening, they have submitted it for presentation, and concurrent to it they have submitted another one for its withdrawal. My own position was that if they have spoken to me earlier, the second request would not have been necessary, because if there's nothing before us at the time, you cannot put something on nothing. So the request to withdraw something that had not been laid was not even necessary. However, the speaker's attitude was that people has misconstrued what was happening in Parliament. They thought that instrument had come to Parliament and Parliament was sitting on it, the creation of that other constituency. So the speaker took the attitude that we should have it presented to Parliament and they could come later to withdraw it. So we submitted the withdrawal, and we had agreed to withdraw it even in my absence, or to withdraw it whenever I came to Parliament, because the previous week I had excused myself. And the reason for the withdrawal was simple, that if you created it, the constituency, you then needed to hold the DLA, the district level elections, to conform to the creation of the constituency. However, there was not going to be any constituency at that time. And then, of course, it was also going to delay the conduct of the district level elections, because the moment that's set in, it will then cause them to hold on the conduct of the district level elections in that constituency, if you like, the new district to be created. So that was the reason why they have submitted the case for.
Wasansem kroyemu ana enedom kumano sobano deni so munyafo keso atofo sen enso eden sema wudo bi atodwase ni nyinemu ne ade a ebe ha dwene ye nenso ni nyinemu no omohwe ni musensakra bi betimi abem.
Actually hold the district level election for one constituency after you have actually gone through the processes of electing assembly members for the other constituencies. So on that basis, the Electoral Commission has no grounds to withdraw the CI. And let me put it this way: between the Subsidiary Legislation Committee members and the Electoral Commission, there has been an agreement that the CI will no longer be withdrawn. Because if the basis for the withdrawal has to do with the conduct of the district level election alone, then another date can be set for them 2 or 3 weeks after. And if it will mean that Parliament will have to sit some extra days, then we may have to have that conversation. So between us as leaders, we are having that conversation. That is why I asked him as soon as I sat down as to whether he has had an engagement with the the Electoral Commissioner. And I hope this matter, as to whether they will withdraw it or not, will be resolved peacefully. I mean, today, tomorrow.
Yantua swana yedasua ejina abatwa komisana akache said yamidi kai ebo wuche musa yehwani musanyame adom abosom yekwakro wa December abosom ya eno so eyebosom ya etwato ewa fipemie no ne donu miensa emu no nefo no makomaku edu ene nkuno na ewo mu ne de na yesade hia ewo maiga na mu ekwa akoto santene akwa yi empatamadi kan for metro assembly members no na nindem na sa ready abatwa komisana no ebie wo mo homamu se wa waye krado na wo hwe wo ho na wo ji wo ho di se ubetimi asoma bato empeswa no wo ma wakonye no akopie mu e wa bato komisa no matena ye bia wo mansi ahodo bia mu na ne akofa wo forms e wo honom wunya akonya na akofa forms ne awia na obo ho modene na ensemfo bia wo so bia no watimi ayi ni nyina ano na wo wie so no se ne ebosumi da etoso edu ensia edi kosi edu enson no na odi akopie mu ewo eye abato komisa na atena ye anopa de no be hya sefia anopa kosi se awia du mienu ebebo na afi makwakwagye ma hom no masanso atena sibie mu awia no mienu edi kosi se anwume no num ebebo enti wei ene hyehyɛ ya wodo abato komisa na ehwe anim se ebetimi aboa na abokwan ato no mode ama omo mujom hudi se ombetimi aso abato mpeso ahodo na ye from patamadi kan for metro assembly members no se sa ready akonya no enie edikokofa na afei wode ehun komobo ene ehun nsem yi ahodo no nyina no akwa akoja eye abato komisa na atena ye biem. Yenkonko wie adechie mu nsam Kaseɛ bon emawdia na ye kwakopie mu e mahye badwani a owo sola tu na kaba abato empeso na eso na yese endi se manyoko ni mu no ana papa yi wodom a wodi ne nkoya ne so munyamfo Andrew Derry na sabredi ne nsam a wo ka nyina ne se ene endo ada na ka me sekrata ahodo bia eba ye no na ebon komosa soafo a wo hwe eye adansie ana afenso no enwuma so mchon munyamfo asanso boache e kire mu se oh my God enie enipa beye mpem ne eche na sa brede eye scheme omode buy se betimi aso asen na adehye wo man mu a esanse edan bo aye de ne de ama omunti no wo mo nhye danye pepe info muti ento no sa scheme no etimi aso masen emanye manyina nso etimi akoye no we na no so nwanfo yi ehwe mu se ebeye a anka enipa dodo o matimi anya akwanya na nie sa scheme yetimi aso masen no empanifo fo mudini emetudwa.
Another issue that borders, as also is whether the bill that the minister brought to back the rent assistance scheme, whether the bill went through. As we speak, there's no law backing the scheme, but already government has started spending. And what I want us to show interest in is to work out to see who are the beneficiaries of the scheme. Already they have spent over 13 million cedis, and according to the figures the minister presented today, about 1,005 people have benefited. Let's all show interest. Let's know the people that are benefiting from the scheme and how much that each person has gotten so far. And then especially the legality of it. The minister, when I pushed, indicated that it was just a policy. And so if it is a policy and you don't have any legal backing and you are spending as much as 30 million Ghana cedis on it, I think we as media persons, we should show interest in it.
Yenyina brasha bedwani adema adehia ewo so latuna kaba abato peswane soe na yemfa adehia mu nsam kase ba no pede ni nyina besomo no ensia nam sei na embom hyane so se yare ewo ho enu nti ana enuro nso ewo ho na Professor Noble 7 ye bo atwedi amponyankopɔ adom ne hunu mu ne ntiase e de afa bibidro ye ho enu nti sa wodie ne ye die nkoa dia ukopiem ewo ho no atwedi amponyankopɔ ntiase na ne dwuma ye ni ni bo ni tiase ntine nyema nyina nso ebetimi akonkan ede ma osa na wodie no nso akwa ye tiridi anopa wo so wonum nyina ye wonwene ase wadi ade bia enwene a mehro lucky aba mehedro ana wo benom sa wo so kwan na wo kwan wo minima na sa wo sisi ana ye wo ya wo si wo koko aka ne ho a wo benom lucky aba bi tesedro ni bi na no so atimi abona ne ma nyina nso etimi akonkan ede ma wo gwomo ogwa krom eho na tena ye kese no ewo na emo ba bi etu nro bia de wo bowura ho no mo a wo betimi anya lucky enupa ne nyina bia to ama ne ma nso etimi akonkan ede amawo anapai musumfo eyeme adwoa echampoma owo ahene medam asena medam nyina ase amamumo enehwe